Hello, hello. Welcome to, what day is it? It is Tuesday. It is time for JM. And usually Jen, that's me on the East Coast. Usually it's Emily and I, but Emily cannot be here. And I think she's coming. There she is.
Hi.
Hey, Brandy. Can you turn your phone sideways or is it sideways?
It was sideways. Is that better?
Oh, you're like a floating head.
Interesting, because that's sideways right there.
Okay. Well, usually when we both are sideways, oh well, do you mind being a floating head?
Whatever, I don't care. You're going to get my little one in the background too, so.
I see. Hello, hello. So I'm so excited. I was just sharing. Usually it's Emily and I going live. She can't be on tonight, but she's the M in the JM. And by day, we're both in mortgages, and by night, we're both health and fitness coaches. And I'm so excited because Brandy is joining us. You actually inspired a little bit of this talk tonight. You probably don't necessarily know that. But in our group, you posted some water bottles, right?
Oh, yeah. I travel a lot for work, so I'm always on the go.
So that's perfect. We were like kind of inspired off of that and some other questions about staying healthy when you're traveling and things. So I was excited that you said yes, you'd give it a try and go live with me. Do you know how long you've been in our groups?
I think I started back in November.
Okay, so still pretty new. And I'm putting you on the spot because I wasn't planning on this, but I'm just super excited
It's all good.
have someone on. So what do you think is your favorite part about the groups?
Honestly, the accountability piece. So it keeps me motivated. Obviously, I'm always posting silly pictures and selfies from when I'm working out, but obviously I feel comfortable in the group too, versus just all the time going on my own Facebook feed. So
I love that. I love it. It's like our little space away. It's our Facebook space away from Facebook.
From everybody else. Yes, exactly.
Right. Right. So we had two new ladies join us the last week. So I want to give like a big welcome to March Madness to Tiffany, and she's local here in the Lehigh Valley. And then Carrie, I don't know where Carrie is. She's somewhere in the United States. But what's cool is we even have challengers from Canada and UK, and we even have someone who was in the United States who's visiting in Israel right now. So it's great that Facebook and the internet connects us all. And Brandy, you may remember, was our challenger of the week on January 28th. And I only remember the week ending date because that's my son's birthday.
So I don't remember that because I definitely don't remember that at all.
So you were our challenger of the week that week. And when we shout out our challengers of the week, there's someone who is just exactly like what you do. They show up, they're posting, they're commenting, they're holding themselves accountable and telling us not always the good, but sometimes the bad, and then helping to conquer it. And so this week's challenger of the week, hopefully you've seen her name the last week, but she's been with us for, it's coming up on a year, and she's right now in the 80-day, the exclusive test coach group with Autumn. And so the last we're day 45 of 80 day, right? 45 or 46. Yeah, we're somewhere around there. We'll go with 46. I may be wrong. I should have looked at the numbers. But she's been like engaging with all the coaches in that elite group and posting and sharing and questioning. And then for March, she's putting herself back in our group, and she is showing up, posting pictures. And one thing that I love that she did is she didn't only share the sweaty selfie and when she got her shakes in and all that stuff, but she also shared some temptation. She took a picture of pizza at work and she said, "Oh my God, I'm going to eat the pizza. It smells so good." And we all kind of gave her some ideas and surrounded her. And that's another great benefit of the group is show us everything that's going on. And if you want the pizza, okay, you're going to have the pizza and move on. But if you're trying to have a successful week of loss or hit a mark, we'll help you talk out of the pizza. And I think someone recommended some cauliflower options. And so there's some great talking. So I am talking about Miss Jessica Burkett. So you are our challenger of the week for this week, March 4th, week ending March 4th. So congratulations. Woo! Rose the roof. So what I wanted to go live and share with tonight, what Emily and I were going to talk about and what Brandy speared on was how to stay on your health and fitness goals when you are traveling on vacation, traveling for work, when you're on the go. So I had some tips written down, and if you have anything to add, just Throw it in there. Like, just like the group, you throw it in there, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to start actually with one of the great benefits is being in our transformation group, using our tools. You have an app that is free that tracks food to help you stay on our meal plans while you're out and about. So you have that app right on your phone to help you track what you're eating, even if you're not at home by your paper and you don't want to carry a notebook on your trip. I'm sure you will have your phone with you taking pictures and everything. So that's one thing that I love. And the next thing is that when you have our full program, when you have our full bundle, you have access to the Netflix of fitness. So you're going to have your workout plans right there. You can download them to your phone. You can use them on the go. And Brandy, actually, you're really great at mixing and showing how the Netflix of fitness can go right alongside a gym membership. So, because you rock the gym, when I come to town, I'm going to have to visit.
Definitely. It's actually a lot of fun.
Let's give your local home gym a shout out. What's your name?
Evolve.
Evolve does some like crazy fun themes. Like, you guys are always having fun there, and I love the burpees. I'm gonna make sure when I'm in town. When I'm in town, it better be a burpee workout. But I'm
sure
definitely
there will be some burpees in there.
Definitely, if I can somehow swing by on my way to Indianapolis this summer, I'm gonna swing by and I'm gonna do a burpee workout.
We're not that far. It's like 2.5 hours from Indianapolis, so
ooh,
not too far.
Okay.
Emily's supposed to be coming this next week with me, so when she comes to town.
I know. So I love that it pairs, and that's the same thing with when you're traveling. You can make your workouts at the gym. You can use the hotel. You can download them to your phone and do it in your room, even if there's no Wi-Fi. So your workouts will go with you, and you can fit it right alongside when you need it to fill in the gaps of the gym or fill in the gaps of your travel. So now let's get down to the meat of it, which is basically, what is something you think of when you think of vacation or traveling? Like, what is a food that you know you probably shouldn't have that you think happens? Can you think of something?
Everything.
Everything.
Sweets,
it's
pizza,
like
burgers.
Exactly. All the fun cake, all the ice cream, all the travel stuff. So one thing that I want to say is, like, if you're on vacation, I would say not to use this as a free-for-all. It doesn't mean that you're just going to go hog wild and eat everything and ruin all the new habits that you've been forming. So my hope is that if you are on a health and fitness journey, you want to stay healthy, you feel healthier, fitter. For me, I couldn't even ride the rides at the amusement parks before I lost the almost 100 pounds. So now I can, like, why would I want to eat everything that put me in that bad spot? However, I do realize that there are some fun things to indulge. So some tips for you to stay healthier is, number one, only eat when you're hungry. So just because you're on the boardwalk or just because you're at the amusement park or you're on vacation and you see a big bright sign, it doesn't mean you must eat it. If you're not hungry, don't get it, right? Number two is pick a room that has a mini fridge. And if it's close enough, pack your breakfast and some healthy snacks to throw in the fridge. So at least you know you're going to get some good nutrition mixed in with what happens out and about. Or if you're flying to your destination, still find a mini fridge room and then go shopping at a local grocery store to grab some of those breakfast and healthy snacks to have on the go. The next is use this as a time to try something new, right? So if you're traveling, especially if it's somewhere exotic, somewhere new or fun, find a local cuisine. Like, say no to fast food. You could totally have Burger King or McDonald's here. You don't need to go, to the McDonald's in the Caribbean. Like, find a local healthy food and try something new. So it's probably going to be healthier, and then also you're probably going to just do better overall. Don't forget the water. The water. I was sharing about water today. It saved me from wanting some snacks I was thinking I wanted. So definitely still keep drinking your water. If it means buying a case at Sam's Club or Walmart or Target when you get to town, then buy a case of water. But make sure you keep drinking your water.
Yeah.
Also,
count on that, the water thing. I obviously saw my water bottles that I had with me today, but drinking the water makes me feel like I'm not as hungry, so just obviously I just keep drinking the water. So I may have to stop and pee a million times, but I'm getting my water in.
You'll check out new bathrooms. I forget, there was something so fun I found in a bathroom. Well, I guess like the new stuff I found is like those automatic bathroom sheet covers where you push the button and I don't know if you've seen those.
Yeah, we have them at our local airport here.
Okay, so well, I had never seen them before. So if I didn't have to drink as much water, I wouldn't have found that. Okay, that's not super exciting. Oh, and they have some new like hand drying washing things in some places. So you're exploring new restrooms. But definitely water. Also, make it about the destination. Like, don't make it about all the grease and the junk and the sugar. Like, make it about the views and the sand and the games and the fun and the new people. Like, make it about all that stuff, the music and the fun and things, not the gross food, right? Um, and then also like think sharing. So you don't necessarily have to eat the whole big portion of that funnel cake or that pizza. You know, if somebody else wants and can share it with you, share it. It cuts down your portion, spreads it across, and it makes it not as much as a going off the deep end when you are out and about. There was something else I think I wanted to share.
Pack your Shakeology with you.
Definitely pack your shake. I get the little mini packs extra for on the go, and I always have 2 in my purse. So if there's ever an emergency, I can just like grab a bottle of water and get it in there to get my nutrition. So definitely, oh my gosh, how did the coach forget that?
How did you forget that? Really?
It should have been like number 1. 70 superfoods, prebiotics, probiotics, all my minerals and vitamins. Instead of carrying like 20 million containers, I can carry like 1 little pouch and get it all. Like, what was I thinking?
You weren't. It's okay.
Brandy for the win and the save. Save. So I just want to encourage you that, and also do it with a buddy. Like Facebook, your phone will go with you. Our accountability group will go with you on your vacation. So show us those fun pictures. And sometimes just phoning a friend or texting instead of taking that indulging is all you need to distract yourself from like running off the deep end. And just like paying attention and being mindful. Like, do I always have to have the funnel cake every fair that I go to? Well, if I'm going to go to 7 fairs this summer, I don't necessarily need 7 funnel cakes. So definitely just like questioning, is this something I really want to eat right now? Is it going to make me feel better? Or will I feel junky and be in the bathroom the next couple hours on my vacation, right? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. So don't do it. So that is what I had to share. I was so excited that you came on to join me, Brandy, for her first live experience.
Yeah, first live.
Is there anything that you wanted to add?
You touched on a lot of it. I mean, the biggest thing is obviously like I travel a lot every day for work, so I'm always making sure that I'm just packing lunch and whatever snacks and my water with me and keeping it on the go. So I have obviously healthy options. And if I do go out for lunch, I have a lot of lunches and stuff. I'm always just trying to pick the healthiest choices that I can. So can't always pack everything I need.
This is true. And I know you travel a lot for work. Christine in our group is on like a huge traveling kick. She's had to do a lot of stuff for work, this group, and she's been staying on point and having success too. So it's definitely great to have that support in our groups, that you're not the only one, right? You're not alone. Sometimes that alone gives you the motivation. So I know you guys inspire me all the time. I love, like, I don't know how your gym has time to work out with how fun you guys dress. Like, I don't get it.
I mean, it's not every day, but there are quite a few different theme days. So
okay, it feels like every day for me. But...
yeah.
Well, it better be a theme day when I come, or we're gonna make one.
We can make our own if there's not one.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Well, I just want to thank you guys so much for joining us. Brandy and I would love to see you in our group, so make sure that you reach out to Emily, Brandy, or I if you want to join us. We'll definitely give you accountability and help for the summer goals, because summer's coming, baby.
I know.
And we're in March Madness Challenge. Wonder who's going to win. I've seen some competitive streaks come out.
I don't know. We'll see if my husband can step in his game, because he's not right now.
Ooh, I think there's a challenge.
He knows.
I heard that.
He knows. I'm sure he's downstairs.
Okay, well, I will see you in our super secret private group, and thanks so much for joining me. It was great.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.